morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I am going to be starting a drawing series to help you if you're interested in drawing still lifes, especially flowers. That's something that I'm really interested in, and I got this beautiful bouquet of lilies that are starting to bloom. I've been taking one picture every day from the same perspective, so you can also use this as a study to watch how flowers bloom too, and to record the day-to-day changes that happen. It really becomes this really beautiful sequence of drawings where you can watch the flower grow and bloom. All right, so let's get started. To begin, I wanted to show y'all the tools that I will be working with. Of course, you don't need any fancy drawing tools to draw with. As long as you have a pencil, then you are ready to go. But just in case you do have some drawing pencils, I wanted to teach you just briefly what I know about the different varieties that you can use. The lightest one we have on the left is the 2H pencil. Now this is the lightest. As you can see, it can still get pretty dark, so it works great for shading. It's really smooth texture, especially once it gets down to the really light values that we have. The next one is HB. Now this one is just a little bit darker. Please excuse how funny the tip of my pencil looks. I don't have a pencil sharpener, so I've been having to use an X-Acto knife, which is how a real artist does it. Okay, and if we keep going, we have a 2B. Now this is just what I happen to have at home because I don't have the wide variety that we have like in the art classroom. But this one just gets a little bit darker. Now what I think is really interesting is seeing the difference between the drawing pencil and just a regular number 2 pencil. You can see that the number 2 pencil, while it's just about the same value and darkness as the 2B, the texture has amped up quite a bit. And I usually draw with a number 2 or a mechanical pencil. And so I'm used to that texture and I really like it. If that isn't something you prefer, then I would stick with the drawing pencils if you have them. But number 2 is a really great option if you don't. Also, mechanical pencils are good too. So you can see it still has the same darkness once you get that darkest value possible on the value scale. But you also have this really fine line that it creates. And I really love having that as an option while I'm drawing, especially if you're drawing something so detailed as a flower. Now the other option I included, just because I happen to have a charcoal pencil, is charcoal. Now charcoal is not something that you need to use, but the pencil variety is really nice because it doesn't get as messy. If you've worked with charcoal before, it's either probably been a stick or a clump of charcoal, and that can get everywhere. So a charcoal pencil is a great option if you're working at home and not in the art studio. All right, so I will be sticking with the 2 basic options, number 2 pencil and mechanical pencil, to help you understand what to do with the materials that you most likely have at home. However, for the next video, I will also be showing how to add color using pastels and then watercolor too. And I'll throw some charcoal in there in case anybody is interested. All right, let's get going.